I'm Rosie and I am a survivor.
You feel like a candle in a hurricane, just like a picture with a broken frame, alone and helpless, like you've lost your fight, but you...
I'm excited to be 2013 Girl of the Year because not everybody just can do it, and it's an honor to be able to talk about, to represent leukemia survivors who don't really get their word out there about what they've gone through, and I think my story is something that everybody should hear.
You get strong, wipe your hair, shake it off, then you stand.
She always went to the hospital to get chemotherapy, and she basically, whenever I went there to visit her, she was basically just out. So sometimes she talked, but it was very quiet, and she always did okay, and she looks like a robot whenever I saw her because she had all these teeth.
When push comes to shove, you taste what you're made of. You might bend till you break, 'cause it's all you can take on your knees.
I'm Rosie's mom, and I took her to the hospital. This was last year. Last February 1st is actually when Rosie was diagnosed with leukemia. She wasn't feeling well. She was very tired, and her heart was beating really hard, like she had been running, even though she was just sitting. She was pale. She kind of had a yellow look to her skin, so I was really concerned, what was wrong. So I called the pediatrician, and he said to go have blood work done. So we did, and she was admitted to the hospital right away. They saw that her blood count was very high. A healthy blood count, I understand, is like 10,000 for white blood cell count, and hers was actually 400,000, which made her blood very thick. This is why her heart was beating so fast to try to function. They admitted her into ICU. She was there 3 days. Rosie is actually a little miracle patient. They nicknamed her a miracle patient there at the hospital because that first night they did not expect her to live through the night. They thought there would be a possibility of a stroke or heart attack in the night because her blood was so thick. They were debating on whether or not to go ahead and do a blood transfusion for her that night because it would add thickness to the blood. But they decided they really had no choice, so they did a blood transfusion, and she woke up the next morning.